I see outlines of stuff. Oh.
I hear the bagpipes. Good morning, Eugene. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Verna Reedy here. Oh, here we are.
There we are. And I'm Ryan Koch, and this is the 2010 Eugene Celebration Parade. I must say it's much an honor to be working with you this year.
And likewise. This isn't our first time, but it's been quite a while.
It has been quite a while since we worked together.
Both of us have been volunteers at Cable Access for quite a while.
For quite some time.
Anyway, the theme today is Raise the Roof.
Raise the roof.
So we're raising the roof.
Sort of. You know.
Sort of. We're trying. And
nerd. I'm a nerd.
And we're mostly wanting to give you a really quick insight into what's going on at Cable Access.
Absolutely.
The parade's coming up. We can hear the bagpipes in the background. But this show is for Cable Access of Lane County. CTV29.org is our website, which has lots of information, and you can see lots of things going on there. Phone number out there is 541-790-6616, and that number just changed this year.
Yes, and keep in mind that you do have to dial the 541, so keep that in mind. If you're interested in doing a show, learning about classes, give the station a call, talk to one of the operators, or come on down. They'd be more than willing to give you a tour and tell you what the station is all about. I mean, we need producers, we need more volunteers. We're all volunteers, none of us are paid for this.
That's right. And you can go down and get a tour like between 4 and 10 p.m. Tuesday
through Thursday, 4 to 10 is the hours to come in. And
good to give a call, though.
Yes.
Good to give a call. Again, the number is 790-6616.
And we are right behind Sheldon High School next to KRVM. But if you need to know where we are, just give us a call and we'll tell you where to go.
That's right. So anyway, here we go. We having some of the color guard coming through our square here. We're located at Olive. No, we're not at Olive this year. We're at 8th
corner
and Pearl.
8th and Pearl. Yes. Had to look for the street signs there.
Look for the street sign. Lovely morning. It looks like it's going to be a great.
And there's the color guard this year are the Girl Scouts. Very good cookies. I must say I've had a few in my lifetime.
Everybody's got a favorite. Everybody's got a favorite.
Mine are always the classic, chocolate chip.
Yeah, they don't really come door to door much anymore, do they? I'd buy more cookies if they knocked on the door, I think. Next we have the Eugene Highlanders, mainstay of the Eugene Celebration Parade.
And this year they're sponsored by the 6th Street Grill, that's downtown Eugene. Let's take a moment to listen to this. Standing pipe band in the Pacific Northwest. They were started in 1953 by Hector Smith. That's quite a long time to be around. The Eugene Highlanders continue to preserve this kind of music today, piping at weddings, funerals, and various public events, as well as offering lessons. That sounds like something you'd probably be interested in.
Well, the bagpipes are always kind of fun, huh?
Absolutely.
Well, here we
got the Eugene Fire EMS. Definitely.
The Grand Marshal. There's the fire dog. Wow, there's an actual Dalmatian.
Obviously.
Fire dog.
But
I don't know if I've ever seen the fire dog before. Maybe this is a new fire dog.
Perhaps is.
Maybe it's a Green Hill adoptee. That would be swell, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be great.
There's the fire truck.
There's the big fire truck.
Big fire truck.
I see them zipping around town every once in a while.
here's the old style fire truck. I love those with the pipes on the side there.
Yeah, and just going by is the City of Eugene CERT with the antique fire truck. It is a old style model there. Definitely old school.
Right.
See the ladder on the side.
So what does that CERT stand for?
I'm not quite sure.
It says on their sign there, Community Emergency Response Team, of course.
Yes, thank you.
CERT.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
That's very good.
But definitely old school here.
Old school, right. So again, this is Cable Access of Lane County, Channel 29, and this is the Eugene Celebration Parade.
Yes.
And look, Animals in Disaster Response Team. Now, I like seeing that. You know how much I like animals.
Yes, definitely an animal
I won't
lover.
get started on how much I love them quite so early in the parade, but you know, that was great, yes.
And animals are...
need help. When everybody needs help, so do they, right?
Exactly.
All right, that's...
And animals are definitely pivotal in helping the fire department and the police.
They have 50 plus volunteers working today.
That certainly is a lot.
Well, it's always nice to get the crowd out first thing in the morning, you know? So we got a little breeze up here today.
Well, it is Oregon.
It is lovely.
Several more fire trucks coming through here.
Do you have any sort of prepared response?
Unfortunately, no. I mean, we do have our smoke detector in our apartment, but other than that, you know,
Right.
only
Well, I know CPR.
one way out for
that's
me is
about
out
it.
the. Well, I know CPR too, but one way is out the window for me is to
Out the window.
escape from a fire.
And here's the volunteers in policing. Again, we live in a community, great community, Eugene, Springfield. Lots of volunteers that make this such a great area to live
Yes.
in, right? Everybody's
Yes.
out there. What I like is that if you're a volunteer, you even get to drive a police car over there.
Yeah, it's they're
Seniors on patrol, you know, hey, I turned 50 this year. Now, I'm only going to say that
Really?
one time, but I'll tell you what, I'm now technically a senior. Isn't that
say
funny?
you're a day over 25.
That is hilarious. I'll tell you, very funny. So this volunteer in policing program, they have that open up once every year, and you can apply for that and come on out. And a lot of it is like neighborhood watch, I think. And
They keep an eye on the neighborhoods, report anything suspicious,
right, right.
and
Help
definitely.
people out if they need some help on the street or whatever.
And that's definitely very important because my parents' house has been broken into a couple of times, and so a neighborhood watch was started in their neighborhood to watch out for that stuff.
Yay!
And it looks like we got the University of Oregon, and there you see the duck.
The duck mascot.
You know, the University of Oregon has 22,000 students, 4,500 faculty, 24,000 alumni. The school started in 1876.
Wow.
One of the most well-known schools in the nation.
1876?
1876.
That was a while ago.
They just recently got
That's
a
a
new
great
president.
campus. I mean, the
It's a
trees on that
beautiful
campus
campus.
are beautiful.
If you're interested in the university, the U of O is definitely the place to be at.
Coming on through, we have Oregon's Supported Living Program.
Yes, they support adults with developmental disabilities in Lane County. Their goal is to provide support that will enhance the physical, mental, and spiritual being of those that need it in their community. Definitely a great service.
Got on some nice blue shirts out there today.
Yes. Well, they like to stand out, you know, to be the center of attention. My kind of people.
That's right. I would like to mention right now, since we have a little break in the action, that the recipient of the celebration this year is Habitat for Humanity. Hence, Raise the Roof is our
Raise the Roof, very
theme this year.
very good charity. They build homes for people that are distressed or just need, you know, natural disasters, that kind of thing. And
Well, it's quite a big program.
yeah.
And as I believe that wasn't that a Jimmy Carter thing?
Yes.
Way back in the day.
He was
whatever
heavily
day
involved with that.
was.
And
Yeah.
It's definitely a great volunteer program. If you're good with your hands, good with building things, they would probably definitely want to talk to you. Or just if you want to get out and help the community, that's the great people to talk to. And next, it looks like Full Access is a nonprofit agency that provides case management services to adults with developmental disabilities. They help clients achieve their goals in life and raise the roof on what is possible in their lives. That's a good
the Look Me in the Eye campaign, right? A lot of people have problems looking other people in the eye, I notice.
Yes.
It's a good place to start. I mean, I realize we all have inhibitions and so forth, but I think that's basic.
Yes.
Looking somebody in the eye. So how have you been this year, Ryan? Are you working on any new shows?
No, I haven't been working on really too much. Unfortunately, I haven't had the chance to come into the station. I have been missing it though. I want to get my creative side out there again.
Yeah. I'm hoping for a little more time working from home this year. Now that the station has gone digital.
Yes,
I'm
the station.
That will make my life a little more efficient.
A big step for the station going digital now, going into the next
We're
era.
Live. That's right. We're live, everybody. This is Cable Access of Lane County, Channel 29, Eugene Celebration Parade. And right now we're looking at the Eugene Coalition for Better School Food.
They work to support the Eugene School District to provide every child with fresh, minimally processed and nutritious, dense food that optimizes learning and health and supports our local economy and protects our planet.
And they have a website,
yes.
Kid Food Matters, kidfoodmatters.com. And that is a great place to start, I'll tell you. And you know, they, meaning some of the kids in some of the schools, I know have started their own like little victory gardens.
Oh, really?
Well, the First Lady,
it's great
Mrs.
step.
Obama's push to grow a little something. You know.
And I know in the past recent years, schools, especially here locally, that I know of, have pushed to put healthier foods in the schools. They've, at least at Sheldon High, they took out all the soda machines and
did they?
And they just put juice and stuff like that, and they're hoping that will help with improving grades and attentiveness in the classroom.
Yeah, it seems that's a really good place to start. A smart brain starts with smart food.
Absolutely.
We have the Y coming through, Family Y. Another main staple in the community.
Yes, the YMCA.
That's where I took my first yoga class.
Oh, really? And they are raising the roof for youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. Their doors are open to everyone, and under their roof, you will receive support, love, fun, hope, belonging, freedom, opportunity, trust, and community. And I think that covers everything.
And a chance to sweat.
Yeah, pretty much. I was sweating after reading off all those. It's definitely a good family place to bond.
What else, what is there to say about the Y that hasn't been said, really? It's a great thing to have in a community.
And I guess they have yoga. I didn't know they have yoga.
Well, they certainly do. They have a lot of things. They're doing the YMCA number.
Well, they certainly got a lot of construction workers, I'll say.
A lot of colorful hard hats.
Yes.
And coming on through, Women's Space.
Women's Space Inc. has been saving lives and educating Lane County about domestic violence for over 32 years. They carry a silent witnesses in honoring the Oregon women who have been murdered in acts of domestic violence. 1 out of every 4 women will experience some form of domestic violence in their lifetime. That's certainly a statistic that is not very good.
It's not very good.
Yes. And with your help, they can end the silence around domestic violence and make every home a safe home, which is the way it should be.
Okay.
Sorry, am I talking too much?
No. I was looking at those little sport cars down there. Now that's a float that I could get in on. Now I'm just wondering if we have a out of order. Those are the E-Web. Those are the E-Web electric cars.
Yes, those are Willamette High School's electric vehicle fleet.
That's what those are.
They are sponsored by E-Web. Those electronic vehicles that you just saw are raced to see who can travel the fastest in 1 hour on 72 pounds of standard lead acid car batteries. Very interesting. Willamette has been the Northwest champion electrothon team for 12 of the last 13 years. I didn't know they were doing that for so long.
Well, eWeb supports that.
And eWeb donates $12,000 every year to the program and allows them to teach about alternative energy. That's right. That's great. And they
do races.
They do races, and they want everybody to know that. Valley
High school
River
kids get a lot of cool stuff these days.
At 5 and at 11. I'm sorry, I just want to get this out here before they move along. Is that they have a 1 hour race, and they would like everybody to show up. They're going to have 30 vehicles from around the Northwest competing.
That's pretty good. Those are fun. I like to go fast. I had a fast horse.
So if you want fast horse,
I had a fast horse, so those are fast.
So if you watch this tonight, the night of the parade, there's going to be a race tomorrow night, tomorrow morning at Valley River Center.
Right. Yes. So I'm Verna Reedy, and this is Ryan Koch, and we are emceeing the Eugene Celebration Parade.
Yes.
And
basking in the sun here.
Basking
Great
in
weather.
the sun, taking in the crowd, and letting you know that we are here on Channel 29, 24/7, 365, and the studio just went digital this year.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere. We've moved up into the digital. We've graduated from the VHS tapes. But you can still bring in your tape. We can digitize that for you.
Right.
Just to make the station look better and to move up.
We'll move up into this 21st century we're all in.
It's about time we did that.
So if you're interested at all in learning how to use equipment, make videos on your own, you can take a class.
Yes.
We offer production classes.
Editing classes, studio production. You can learn about how to use the studio, edit at home, how to use a camera if you don't know how to use a camera. So if you don't...
If you want to volunteer to be behind the scenes.
Yeah, we need volunteers, people to be in the office when we're open, or,
and people to be on crews to make shows.
Exactly, like everybody...
We're always looking for people behind the camera or in the sound room or something.
Everybody working on the show today are all volunteers, including us.
Right.
We volunteer our time for the good of the station. We love doing it.
And we just love Eugene and Springfield.
Exactly.
And actually, all of Lane County this goes out to, right?
Yes,
I'm not sure how many households, but 60,000.
I think our last count, I believe, was 67,000. I think was the count. Might be wrong a little bit, but definitely a good audience. So
we've got bounce gymnastics, everybody.
Bounce
coming on
gymnastics. That's something I do not do. Okay.
And aerial arts program now. The aerial arts, that's the circus looking stuff, right? With the scarves coming out of the ceiling, or do you know about that?
I do not know.
Like Cirque du Soleil is what I'm thinking. Anyway, bouncing around at Bounce. What a great way to spend your time. I've been doing a cartwheel for my 50th birthday this year.
Oh, really? Well, that is a milestone to celebrate.
It took me a whole year to kind of get it down, but I can do it now. I can do like 2 in a row.
I would have to probably practice for a very long time.
You know what's hard for me was trying to like...
I can barely bounce on a
go
trampoline.
from right side up to upside down there. So there went bounce gymnastics.
They have kids and adults ranging from 8 to 40 showing off their aerial skills, and they require a lot of strength and confidence. Classes are available.
Okay.
All right.
Are available.
I wanted to get that
Always, yes, right. Food for Lane County and St. Vincent de Paul together this year. They started collecting turkeys, hams, and chickens and canned food early this year.
Really?
So remember to help out the food banks. In the street right now, we have a performance from the Bounce Gymnastics that you can't see on the screen right now.
Actually, I saw the St. Vincent de Paul and food for Lane County in the paper this morning.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. But they are raising the roof with music to raise awareness about hunger this year. That's
and I'm
definitely
seeing Ms. Betty Snowden down in the street. This is her turkey day here. She's in her turkey suit. I guess she's not on the screen at the moment, but
yes.
my point is there's a lot of effort that went into this. They're all playing graters and pot lids.
A lot of recycling going on.
That's so great.
And
Dinner time, that's all about dinner.
And you mentioned it that both agencies started collecting turkeys, hams, chicken, and canned foods from the beginning of the year to make sure hungry families have a happy holiday this year.
Well, they did a great job.
So if you have any perishable, or is it non-perishable foods?
It's non-perishable.
Non-perishable foods that you'd like to donate for needy
Or
families?
frozen, I guess.
Or
Works
frozen.
real good. Yeah.
Contact Food for Lane County.
And a familiar sight, the truck.
The big truck. I see them around town every once in a while.
And next we have the... Oh, it's Fiesta Latina.
So Fiesta Latina?
Yeah, Island Park in Springfield, and I'm not finding the notes on that at the moment.
Well, there is one note that I was told prior to the show is that the Latinos are having a bicentennial this year.
Okay.
That's pretty monumental. Quite a festive, colorful. Kind of look like pinatas.
Yeah, we saw a registered guard banner there. I'm not just finding my notes on what's going on with this big club, but anyway, Fiesta Latina.
It's live.
That's easy to see. All of those Latin American flags. Lovely dancing.
And great wardrobe too.
Lovely wardrobes.
See, I remember dancing in the...
Is that like a mariachi kind of band?
Could be. I remember in
Are
elementary school.
women in mariachi bands? God, I'm so ignorant.
Could be,
I don't know. Anyways, it looks beautiful.
I remember in elementary school we had a Latino festival every year, and we would dress up like that and dance in our high school gym and to various Latino songs.
Okay, the registered guard was partnering with Fiesta Latina. That's what was going on. Okay, here we go. We've got the Greyhounds.
The Willamette Valley Greyhound Lovers. They are a group who have adopted or just love greyhounds. They're eager to share their joys and experiences of owning this amazing breed.
And there's an endless supply of greyhounds, everybody.
Yes, there is.
Lovely. I interviewed somebody last year for the pet parade, and he called the two greyhounds they adopted 50-mile-an-hour couch potatoes.
I'm sure they have a lot of energy to chase things.
So we have the Peace Corps Association coming. Frequently found in the so-called third world countries around the world.
A lot of flags representing the various countries, it looks like.
Their 50th anniversary, the Peace Corps anniversary, 50 years, starts next year.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. 50,
yeah, 50
yeah,
years.
I never was able to get it together for the Peace Corps. However, it's a great organization.
Yes, it is.
We have the Village School Marimba Band. Let's take a listen to that. Love marimba. It's such happy music. It's so light. It's light and
something to get you
fun,
moving.
And lovely dragon there. Arcimoto. Yay, they're getting a lot of press lately. They've been in the newspaper.
Yep, they manufacture unique electric vehicles based here in Eugene.
Yeah, I love vehicles. I love driving. It's fun. They have zero emissions. And they're 100% fun. I bet they are.
They definitely look fun.
They are. They have an electrical drive system, and evidently you can travel from 40 to 160 miles on a single charge.
And the great thing, to recharge, you just plug it into the wall.
For about $1. which is 10 times cheaper than a gasoline engine.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So something you park in the garage and then plug it into the wall.
Oh, that would be so fun. Okay, funky butt. That's what we've got coming through. Little New Orleans beat music.
The funky
The
butt.
funky butt.
I don't think we could say that on our community
It
television.
says lift it up, turn up the music, and shake your butt.
That's my definition for raise the roof, I would say. They say that even after the tragedy of Katrina, they've been able to keep their spirits up
Right.
and able to shake their funky butt.
Well, if that
And now they're taking it to the streets of Eugene, and I
Right.
think that's great.
well, that is great. And if that disaster showed us anything, it's that you've got to be in it for the long haul.
And they're
after
definitely
a
showing it that
big mess after
They-
that storm, right?
their spirits are still up after all these years, which is great.
Mackenzie River Trust coming on through next. It's a nonprofit land conservation group.
They work to protect the natural lands in Western Oregon since 1989. The Mackenzie River Trust Conservation Works helps to ensure our clean drinking water.
And for more information about Mackenzie River Trust, you can go to mackenzieriver.org and get more information about the Mackenzie River Trust.
Absolutely.
Well, we're finding out just how important the land, the sea, and the sky is, aren't we?
Yes,
Ryan?
especially with the recent events in the news lately.
Yeah.
It's
It's very interesting times.
definitely interesting, and like you said, it just goes to show you how much these kind of organizations are really needed into protecting, what we need in life.
And it's nice to see young families out there.
Yes.
Get them started early. I was an environmental school teacher in my 20s.
Oh, really?
That's a little known fact.
I did not know that.
Yeah, the second best job I ever had.
What's the first?
Yoga teacher.
Oh, of course.
Duh.
I thought you were going to say CTV.
No. So
Not a
there they
fish.
go, Mackenzie River Trust, supporting fresh air, wildlife habitat, clean drinking water, all things
I'm all
natural.
for that.
Yeah,
Especially we're drinking water here today.
right on, right on. Here comes P-Flag of
The-
Eugene and Springfield.
The parents and friends of lesbian and gays in Eugene and Springfield.
Well, I say it every year, everybody knows somebody who's gay. Everybody does, whether you know it or not. It's true. Just open your eyes and look around and look them in the eye.
Yes.
To segue back to an earlier comment.
And they are looking for your help in fighting the support for marriage equality, or looking for your support in marriage equality for everyone. Everyone deserves to share their life with whom they love.
One of the things about this whole gay marriage thing that's interesting to me is that it's about the health of the human psyche, is what that's my best estimate.
I
And
can
it
see that.
hurts if you can't
Be with the person
be
that
with
you
the person
like in
that
life.
you
Yes.
love. Yeah, it just seems like a no-brainer to me. But anyways, let's go ahead. We now have the Oregon Society of CPAs.
Now, what does CPA stand for?
Certified Public Accountants.
Okay.
And look there's a living, walking, breathing piggy bank man going through. That's great. Their motto, save today and reward tomorrow.
I think I've seen his commercials. And with the current economic situation, now more than ever, our objective is to get the word out about the importance of being financially literate. That's their goal
I
now
could
is to
be
teach
more
people
literate.
about their financial
I
situation.
could be more literate.
About your finances?
About a lot of things, actually. Middle Eastern Dance Guild of Eugene. They have been here for the past 19 years, dedicated to preserving the art of Middle Eastern dance and the music.
And fans flock to their monthly shows and workshop events, and the group even sponsors lectures and school assemblies related to their art.
And if you look at Cable Access Channel 29's programming schedule, you can actually see them right there on the TV, because
Yes.
they put out some lovely shows of the work that they do around in different venues in the area.
Absolutely. And
So you
today-
don't even have to leave your house, just turn on the
channel.
TV.
And today the groups are raising the roof made of antique cerise, I believe that's how you spell it, and turning up the volume with ancient musical instruments like the tabla and the zurna. Or the zurna, excuse me.
Tabla, I believe.
Tabla?
And zurna. What is zurna? Anyway, here we have Sarah.
Sarah.
Yes. Cats and Tool Belts, raising awareness for spay and neuter.
Thank you, Mr. Bob Barker.
Yes. Well,
Yes,
again,
it's-
there's an endless supply there. sarahstreasures.org is their website. They also have a retail store up on River Road. You can go in, and the store is full of cats that are ready to be adopted, and they help you shop and buy stuff you don't need.
And they definitely want you to
But you
spay
buy it
neuter your
anyway,
pet to
that's
prevent,
right.
you know, overpopulation and strays and homeless pets.
Friends of the Dorina Dam habitat.
The 21-foot rainbow trout that you see is made out of recycled materials, and helps to remind us of the days when our fish were big and plentiful. And to help raise the roof, their expectations of saving salmon and other migrating fish into the Roe River watershed near Cottage Grove, Oregon.
Right. And they do have a website. Go to the dorinadam.com website.
That is
for
a
more
big
information.
fish.
That was wonderful.
I thought it was Jaws for a second.
That was very good. So we have some rock and roll stations going through.
KNRQ and KEHK. Check out Rock 97.9 FM KNRQ and Star 102.3 FM KNRQ. Features the morning show with Justin and Emma, Alan Scott in the afternoon, and DL at night. Star features Elvis Duran in the morning, Maverick in the afternoons, and John Tesh.
I remember him. National Academy of Gymnastics coming on through the square, and you can see some examples
See, that stuff I can't
of
do.
what goes on at the National Academy of Artistic Gymnastics. Flexibility. For 30 years, they've been offering gymnastics and drawing on excellence and having lots of fun while keeping people fit.
They've trained.
Look at that. Wow, she's really...
Yeah, they've
It's a
trained
little-
17 Olympians,
Really?
over 50 national champions, over 500 regional champions, over 1,200 state champions, and most importantly,
Woo!
over 35,000
Oh my gosh.
healthy and more confident local
Look at
children.
this little girl. She's flipping around.
And that's one of the 35,000
Wow.
healthy and happy children.
Well, you know, as I mentioned before, for my you-know-what birthday, I was doing, what are those called? Cartwheels. And I'll tell you, it says that, you know, this kind of fitness inspires confidence. Well, it does. You have to have confidence.
I would be confident if I knew I could do
Man.
that. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, look at them go.
Definitely a
See,
great
look
way
at
to
those
get
back
fit. too.
flips and that's so great. Good for you guys, girls down there.
And it looks like we got the One More Time marching band. They go back to the beginning of the Eugene celebration. The Roots do. From One Song Wonder, Louie Louie, to the group. The group has evolved to a robust community band that plays a wide range of marches, American classics, rock and roll, and much more.
Let's take a listen. Complete with a majorette and a
I
baton
know.
twirling majorette.
That's great.
That's awesome. Do you ever march in parades?
I haven't. I've had the opportunity,
Really?
but I haven't
Okay.
actually done those.
I belonged to a drum and bugle corps in my way back when days.
That's great.
I used to carry one of those flags, a color guard, so I used to carry a flaggy.
Oh yeah. And
So I can flank real good probably still today.
and the band's core values includes having fun, of course, playing music well, and keeping a rubber chicken in a very musical case. Because you can't have a band without a rubber chicken.
Marching bands and rubber chickens.
Yes.
Petco is coming through.
Speaking of animals, here.
Yes.
Petco.
Petco Animal Supplies and the Lane County Animal Services have come together to find forever homes for homeless animals. I love that term, a forever home.
Yes.
Over the past year, Petco Foundation has donated $8 million to assist companion animals and helped 200,000 homeless animals find new forever families through in-store adoptions, which I think
That's
is one of
great.
the best genius ideas ever.
Absolutely.
Next Step Recycling.
Next Step Recycling. I love this
Hey, they made that
place.
big fish earlier, right?
Oh, really?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I love Next Step Recycling. It's a great place
Oh,
to
that's the electronic
to buy electronic
I was thinking of Bring.
stuff. Next Step Recycling presents a marching band menagerie of all recycled instruments.
Electronic junk. I got a lot of that.
Yeah, since 2002, this Eugene-based nonprofit has been taking your electronic junk and turning it into other people's treasures. And today, they are here to present yet another use for the old items.
And that's a good way to protect the environment.
I love their store.
Keep
You
that
can find great
junk
things.
out of there. The Crazy Hat, Mad Hatter group coming through.
Those are definitely some crazy hats there.
The Mind Freedom group. YAB, Mind Freedom. It's normal to be different.
It is.
Yeah, it is. I get accused
I would
of
hope
that quite a bit. And it's
You
not
are.
a
Well,
bad
everybody.
thing.
No, it's not a bad thing at all. Because I mean, if
it's all about a spectrum.
everybody was the same, it would be a boring place.
Continuum. So, a group of Lane County citizens opposed to continuing the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan politely and firmly asked the president to stop this untimely, useless waste of human lives and money and to redirect efforts to make our country and world a better place.
Definitely one of the many issues in the world today is the war in Iraq and
Well, I could.
Afghanistan and all our troops.
Yeah.
Hope
I've
they
been
come
reading
home
some
safely.
interesting information on how toxic bullets are
Really?
these days. And now we're moving on to Stand for Children. This is a statewide advocacy group, a huge group this morning in those blue umbrellas. They support the ideas to have great public schools, and they're raising their umbrellas today for a rainy day fund, because as we all are very well aware,
Especially
the
now.
money seems to be going somewhere.
Big
Like away.
big newspaper article on the very front page. It says rainy day is here, so they're going to start dipping into that rainy day
Oh,
fund.
the rainy
They've
day
been-
fund, right? They're saying
because of the budget cuts. Unfortunately,
well, they should talk to those CPAs.
yeah.
See if they
Unfortunately, the rainy day has arrived. It sounds like
Well,
so.
I know. We're live at downtown Eugene, Pearl and 8th,
Pearl and 8th.
and we are watching the 2010 Eugene Celebration Parade. This year's theme is Raise the Roof.
Raising
and
the roof.
Benefited is Habitat for
Humanity.
All humanity.
All humanity.
And we've got Eugene Weekly coming on through.
Great magazine.
And-
Eugene Weekly.
Rocking out, all right.
Great singer. Here comes the Eugene Weekly, staff and friends with their noisy parade theme of raising the issues.
Raising the issue.
Eugene has, of course, no shortage of issues, and the Weekly likes to get people excited about the big issues: politics, the environment, food, music, arts, and sex.
And sex.
That's ad manager Billy
Oh!
Shreve on guitar and editor Ted Taylor on the drum.
That was very good of them. That was very
I
good.
love the Eugene Weekly.
I love the Weekly too, and I like reading the letters to the editor.
Yes. It's good to find out what people in your neighborhoods are thinking.
It's true. So who are we looking at here, Ryan? The Sheldon dance team.
The Sheldon dance team, my high school. I was never on the dance team because I would not be able to, as you know, I'm not very athletic. So, but a fantastic dance team Sheldon High School has, right next to the station.
Right, we are out behind Sheldon High School.
Yes, we are. And so while
That's
we're in the
fun.
studio,
I love dancing.
they're in the school dancing.
Although, I'm sure there's many people who would say what I do isn't really dancing. But, you know,
I get that all the time.
you know, you put your body out there, you breathe, you throw it around a little bit. Call it good, you know, call it good.
Some people think I'm having a medical issue, but they got their
You'll get
cell
medical
phones out.
issues if you don't dance.
They got their
That's
cell
how
phones
I
out
look
ready to
at
call
it.
911.
The 100 Hen March. They have chickens in those cages. These are the friendly neighborhood farmers and chicken keepers marching in celebration of the City Council support for food security and neighborhood micro livestock initiatives, which means you can have some chickens.
For pets?
I think for eggs.
Yeah.
Raise the coop.
Raise the coop.
That's a great thing. I buy eggs from, I work for LCC a little bit, and
Yes.
so I found a lady that also works out there, and she has chickens, so I get to buy my farm fresh eggs from this lady, which is great. If I had time, I'd get a few little chickens, but
Really?
I'm just too busy. But
Should be able to wake you up in the morning.
oh, those are the roosters.
Oh, the roosters.
You're not allowed to have roosters, I believe.
Yeah, that'd probably bug the neighbors. Especially me, I live in an apartment, so.
Oh.
Well, it can match my neighbor's
Some
dogs,
people
so.
have pet chickens, or a pet rooster maybe.
Pet
But
roosters.
Unique Eugene is coming on through now, and
Unique Eugene is a group of 16 locally owned and operated businesses dedicated to providing excellent products and fabulous customer service and strengthening Eugene's local economy.
and that includes Oregon Art. Let's see if I can see some of these signs. Oregon Art. What else we got here? The Raven Frameworks, Saturday Market. Flash and Flower Boutique, I believe, is one of those. Not sure. Anyway, 16 local artists
And they want you to
sellers.
buy local so the Eugene can stay unique.
Yeah, well, yeah. More local, the better, right?
Absolutely.
Unless you're going to
support
have
the local
electric
economy.
airplanes to move all that stuff around.
Well, you can take one of the many electric cars we've seen already today. I don't know if they had a trunk though.
Sundance Natural Foods coming on through. Another staple in our local backdrop.
Unfortunately, I haven't shopped at Sundance in a long time, but I know when I did go, they did have very good food.
They have a really nice, like a fresh, they have like a raw bar in there, which is kind of nice. Lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff.
And where are they located?
They're on 24th and Hilliard, I believe,
Hilliard,
is the
yes.
cross street. Yeah.
Because weren't they right by Flicks and Picks? Were they close to Flicks and Picks?
No, that's a different store.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was a good friend of mine. I never understood a thing of what he said, but I always had to take his line.
And it looks like we might be having
It's the Slug Queen.
the Slug Queens,
Yay.
the Society.
Slugasana.
This is Society for the Legitimization of the Ubiquitous Gastropod, the Slug Queen. Say that 3 times fast.
Well, I happened to read the newspaper, and this woman decided in a yoga class that I guess she and her friend had this idea to run, and so Slugasana, slug pose. I think that's genius, personally. And lovely, lovely little entourage, pink and green.
Yes, they match.
The court of the Slug Queen.
This here's the Queen is being conveyed by Emery Blackwell in this fabulous, famous human-powered flamingo limo.
The slow food snail Prince, Monsieur SUV Cargo.
And I believe Peter DeFazio bringing up the rear as
Nearly all the past Slug Queens, I guess, have filed on through. And our honorable slime scooper, Mr. Congressman Peter DeFazio.
picking up the slime, both I guess
Yeah.
figuratively and literally, I guess.
Home from D.C., Washington,
Yes.
where he continues to master his slime fighting skills against wasteful bailouts, job-killing legislation, all the while working on behalf of his fellow Oregonians. here at home.
Definitely thank him for his long service
Oh
to
my
the
gosh,
state
it
of
is
Oregon.
a long, grinding service.
Yes.
Good thing he likes his job.
Yes. That would not be, especially for that long.
So we have some political people moving on through. More of Mr. Peter DeFazio's group. And Phil Barnhart, Nancy Nathanson.
Got the upcoming
These
elections.
are all the Democratic,
Yes.
yep. Voting this year.
It's election season.
It is. This is almost as bad as mosquito season to me.
Oh, well. Well, soon it will be over though.
Oh, you just gotta like, you know, you're always like fanning yourself,
But we do,
slapping yourself.
But on a serious note, do get out and vote. It does make a
Oh,
difference.
voting. Big on that.
Big on voting.
Big on that. Some city council people.
City of Eugene, mayor and councilors.
And there is Mr. Mayor and Mrs. Mayor
Mrs. Mayor,
with Mr. Mayor,
Kitty Piercy,
Kitty Piercy.
who is a very nice lady. I've had many great opportunity to speak with her on different issues.
Protect Eugene's water and don't sell our forests. Oh, that's great, a conch shell. Wonder if the folks at home can hear that.
Oh no, I didn't catch that.
Reminds me of the Pacific every time I hear that.
So, it's been a while since I've been to the
Northwest Community Credit Union.
coast. Yes. Northwest Community Credit Union, great credit union for the citizens of the Northwest.
Where credit actually matters.
Yes. I've been thinking I should switch over to a credit union. I'm at a big bank, and
Yeah, I've been thinking about the same thing.
but I hear credit unions are a lot more personable and a lot more caring of their customers. Not that we're dissing any particular bank, but but
Well,
they're local. They're
more
local
local,
businesses.
right.
So
Okay, we are looking at the
Trillium.
Trillium Community Health Plan exhibit, which is kind of nice. The Old Time Fiddlers Association playing on that float. Like fiddling. It's kind of fun.
and the
huh?
famous Deathmobile. Toga, Toga, Toga. It's the Deathmobile from the movie Animal House. The first time it appeared was in the Faber College Parade that was filmed in downtown Cottage Grove. Rumor has it that John Belushi is here, if only in spirit, or it has him over things in toga. My bet is that has the magic, still has the magic from the movie. One of the best movies I've seen.
Oh,
Animal
that's a great
House.
movie. Raise the roof and build peace. This is the Nobel Peace Laureate project promoting peace and future peacemakers through education.
I recently saw this featured on the news. Pretty interesting. I believe it's the nephew of the originator of the Nobel Peace Prize is going to be here in Eugene
Oh,
doing a dedication about this project.
the billboards are walking samples, according to these notes here, of children's visions of peace from Shasta Middle Schoolers. They created their own visions of peace. There's a project there. That's very nice. I like it when teachers teach kids how to think instead of what to think.
What to think.
That pleases me greatly.
Lets them think for themselves.
Well,
you know,
you need to.
guide them along,
You gotta
but
figure
help
your
them
way
make
out
their
of
own
a paper
decisions.
bag once in a while.
Yes. Actually, I've had to do that once in a while. Literally.
Mobility International. Have a little bit of personal experience with this group. I volunteered some yoga services with them in the past.
Oh yeah?
It's great. Every year they bring people from all around the world and they train these people. as grassroots leaders. They have 54 women this year from over 40 countries. It's a fabulous, fabulous group. They send these people back to be community leaders in their own lands.
That's fantastic.
And it's great. They have sign language interpreting and whatever these people need to help them out.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. Now here's one of my personal favorites.
The Willamette?
Ryan. Well, nude. Nude is
Nudist?
good. Nudist is good.
The Willamette Family Nudist Resort, where
It's out in Marcola too. It's so close by.
and it's the only place where all you need is a smile.
All you need is a smile.
Located in Marcola, where everybody interested in the nudist
You can go
lifestyle
play
is
bingo.
welcome.
You can go play bingo and only have a smile out there. I've been out there one time with a friend, and it's a great idea. It's a
Apparently
great
some
idea.
drums too. Fabulous music. No, I've noticed.
This is the Kudana bus, the marimba band. Which again, it's hard to go wrong.
the
with
marimba band.
Yeah, it's such happy
Eugene's
music.
premier marimba band brings back its nostalgic cruise mobile, knocking Eugene's socks off for over 20 years with its melodic, acoustic African overdrive. They are an embodiment of the saying, if you can walk, you can dance.
And if you can talk, you can sing. That's the second part of
Wow.
that. It's
Kudana
true.
is a body and soul
It
experience.
totally is.
I don't know if I would share that, because I know I can't do that.
Well, I think it speaks of a hopeful spirit.
Yes.
That's what it speaks
And
to.
bringing up is KZL, 96.1 KZL, live and local for 40 years. Mark and John in the morning, Emma middays, and CYD in the afternoons. Check out the new KZL car. That's a nice car.
CYD is Sid. You know Sid.
Oh, Sid.
Duh.
Well, it's been so long since I've seen Sid and actually talked to him. Sid,
Plus it's all capital letters. It
Yes,
does look like
Sid.
an acronym.
Sid.
Sid.
Lowercase, buddy. Lowercase.
Lowercase. Okay, who are we seeing here? West Coast Dog and Cat Rescue. Is this the right group?
West Coast Dog and Rescue. Looks
Yes,
right.
it is. Yes, it is.
West Coast Dog and Rescue is a nonprofit animal rescue group fighting to save all adoptable and treatable animals
Go
from
to-
death by euthanasia.
Go and see westcoastdogandcat.org, their website, westcoastdogandcat.org for more information.
Yes, and it
And the
looks like.
fencing club, again.
And
This is my
I believe in
fantasy.
recent years you've talked about
Oh,
doing
I
this.
have. I talk about a lot of things. Unfortunately, I never have enough time to do everything I would like to do.
Yes.
However, fencing seems,
You-
fun
Seems like a very athletic thing
and
to do.
slightly aggressive.
Eugene Fencers Club in the parade since 1985. Young students, friends, and parents. They
And-
demonstrate
oh.
their modern sport of Olympic fencing.
And yes, and look, a sword in one hand and a. Oh, is that? Yeah, there's like one in each hand there.
Demonstrations
Gotta have
of the
good,
modern
strong
sport
upper
of Olympic
back and
fencing.
shoulders, I would think. Green Hill's coming on through.
Green Hill Humane Society.
Yep, 100% community funded, no grants and no subsidies. Raise the woof. And they could use volunteers walking all those lovely dogs going through.
Actually, my last dog I actually got from Green Hill.
Oh, that's so great. They all got out today. Yay.
Yes, a lot of animals in the parade I've noticed.
There's a lot of animals.
That's great. I love animals. Oh,
Oops.
one escaped
That's
here.
an escapee dog. There's an escapee dog.
Very excited. Must be his first time in the parade.
Sacred Heart Medical Center is coming on through our line of sight here, and they're a local sponsor for Race for the Cure on 10-10-10, which is October 10th.
They want people to know that they don't have to go all the way to Portland to support research and education for breast cancer.
And hey, this is kind of cool. You can charge a donation, and it will automatically be added to your next wireless phone bill.
Yeah, if you want to make a $10 donation, just text the word PROMISE to 27722, and the charge will be automatically be added to your next wireless bill. That's a great
To the Komen
charity.
Foundation.
Yes,
Well, that's certainly convenient. There's that
and a great cause.
technology again.
Great cause as well. And it looks like we got the Comunidad Latinoamericano de Condado de Lane, Latin America, and I mentioned before they're Latin America.
Representing our Latino community.
They're celebrating the bicentennial this year.
And are announcing that, oh, this is a big group coming through. They're representing the living traditions and experiences of the Chicano, Central and South America and Caribbean peoples.
Yes.
So a whole wide range of outfits there, living traditions.
Yeah, I went to a Spanish immersion school when I was younger. And
You did really well reading that off.
well,
No, that was good.
but yeah, I love the music. I love the food. And
Here.
it looks like we got the Eugene Roller Girls, Roller Girls,
Yeah.
Emerald City Roller Girls.
These are some rowdy ladies.
Eugene's own all-woman roller derby league, providing entertainment to the masses on roller skates and flair all their own.
Not your mama's roller derby
No.
either.
With 3 home competing teams, an all-star travel team, and an in-training team, they're gearing up to have their season championship on the 28th.
I don't know. You want a good couple of hours of entertainment? Go see one of
You
those
could do that.
derbies.
That's a good way to get in shape and fit. And,
Yeah, I think you have to.
and knock some people down.
I don't like
and,
to fall down so much anymore.
Oh, that's not the goal. I mean, your goal is to stay up. And,
That's true. Your goal is to.
Verna.
Thank you for reminding me of
Thank
that.
you.
That's good. That's good.
and it looks like we got here. Look,
Well, it was supposed to be Whitebird, but I'm not sure who we
Not
just
sure
saw.
who
But
we just
hopefully
missed.
the people at home. Oh, a little lull in the action. Here's some more doggies coming on through. More
That's
Green
more
Hill.
dogs.
More.
it's taking over. Is this the prep parade or the Eugene
Yeah,
Celebration
that's
Parade?
great. Okay, here's the Whitebird. Here it is.
Whitebird Clinic.
With their Cahoots van, which is a community service van reaching out to people in need. They have a broad range of services. They do have a broad range. I believe they even offer you acupuncture at Whitebird.
Oh, great.
So,
Their staff is familiar with most community resources. If they can't help you directly, they will refer you to the best available option.
again, another big community service.
Yes, they're a non-profit human service agency, and they've been in Lane County for 30 years.
Yeah. They respond to over 60,000 service requests every year. That's a lot.
Yes,
Divide that by 12.
it's a nice looking van too. And the Cahoots van is holding us up here.
All their necessary equipment in there.
I wonder if
See them
they're.
rolling around, you know.
I wonder if that makes them mobile too. Are they mobile?
The Cahoots van is, yeah.
I mean, but can they go out and help people, or are they just? Do you know if they go out and?
My understanding is that they give you assistance on the street.
Okay.
That's my understanding. So, trying to do what's necessary. This is Verna Reedy here with Ryan Koch, and we are
we're back on.
live,
We're live.
at the
If you haven't noticed.
Eugene Celebration 2010.
Yes.
Raise the Roof for Habitat for Humanity.
Raise the roof once again here today.
We are at ctv29.org. If you'd like more information about this particular organization, if you wanted to get some sort of show on the air, if you wanted to learn how a television station operates, behind the scenes, in front of the scenes,
Or just how to use a
make
camera.
a scene,
Turn on
whatever
a camera.
kind of scene you want. You can give us a call down there at 790-6616. And we have volunteers there 3 days a week, Tuesday through Thursday. You could set yourself up a tour, an appointment.
And that is area code 541, by the way.
Yes, it is. And we have this really cool truck going through with a trailer. It's beautifully restored and all. The Roadster Show, Eugene Roadster Show, brought that for us today. You can see them at roadstershows.com and find out more about them.
Ooh, uh-oh. We just entered Star Wars here, ladies
look
and
at
gentlemen.
that.
Dusty would be in heaven right now.
But look at those costumes.
I
Those
know.
are like Hollywood quality.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
See Darth Vader and the Stormtroopers.
Cloud City Garrison.
Cloud City Garrison is the Star Wars costume group in Oregon and is part of the 501st Legion, which is the largest costume group in the world, showcasing the bad guys in Star Wars universe, with many garrisons throughout the United States and the world. Also marching with them is Kashyyyk, base of the Rebel Legion, which showcased the good guys.
Well, there's Darth Vader and the Stormtroopers and Princess Leia and the Jedi and Chewbacca. All those are great costumes.
And
if that's what they do, that's good.
And they do a lot of charity work in Eugene and Springfield and in the state, and help Children's Miracle Network. Characters include Darth Vader, the Stormtroopers, Chewbacca, Princess Leia, Jedi, and Tesnic Raider, all doing good for the community. Do you like Star Wars?
Yeah. Not so
you
much.
like Star Wars.
It was all right.
All right.
My Star Wars story is the first year it came out. The first one came out. It was hot August, unconditioned theater, and this guy with bigger hair than mine sitting in front of me the whole time. It was terrible.
I usually have that anyway. Let's see.
We have Dutch Brothers.
Dutch
Yay!
Brothers. Gotta love coffee.
For everyone. Coffee for all.
They have various locations around the city, and I
Yeah.
believe they are Oregon born, aren't they?
I'm not sure about their background, but I know that they serve good coffee and they donate lots of coffee.
Yes. They have many
So lots of
events,
things in our area.
events throughout the year where they give out free coffee. So if you're on the way to work, that's
I don't know, it'd be interesting to see who the Dutch brothers are. Are they really like last name Dutch and they're brothers, or are they going Dutch and they're just business partners? Yeah, I'd like to know. These are important questions, Ryan.
They are. I've never gone Dutch on a cup of coffee before, but
The ACLU.
I'm a hot chocolate
Oh yeah, that's good. Both together is good too.
The Lane
ACLU
County
chapter of Lane County.
They are proud to be a defendant of the Bill of Rights and Constitution, and they do it at no cost to the taxpayer. These superheroes of freedom tirelessly battle to keep the promise of liberty and democracy alive in America. They are
Well, if it wasn't
proactive.
for the ACLU and they're poking their nose in all the pies that I don't have time to get to, I never would have found out that they are now using a heat ray gun down in LA in one of their jails.
Actually, I just read about that
That
today.
was in the Register Guard.
Yeah,
Oh, today? Well, I read about it a couple days ago.
and I heard it on the news
Anyways,
too. Very controversial.
Well, if not for the ACLU, who'd know anything?
Yeah, they might not have
That's
known.
why I appreciate them. I consider them to be an educational organization as well.
They definitely,
like them a lot.
They're very vocal and active, and
And
that's
they're
great.
very active. I know a few people in that group, and they're tireless in
Oh,
their
definitely.
efforts. They're tireless people.
Let's see.
Preschool,
Preschool, the Eugene Parent-Child Preschool.
2 to 5, 2 to 5.
They are
Some
cooperative.
of the best yoga customers in the country, 2 to 5, because they're already great little yogis.
Yes, they offer programs, and they offer a cooperative school for children aged 2 to 5. Developmental atmosphere with high degree of parental involvement.
Check them out at eugenepreschool.org.
And that's great, having the parents involved.
Totally good. Science Factory. Another great community gem. Science, love science.
I haven't been to the last Science Factory exhibit I remember is when they had the big dinosaurs.
Oh, that was a while.
That was a long time ago.
We are hopefully going to get the solar system dance. Are we going to see that? Or maybe they're taking a break. Mad scientists in lab coats, aliens, solar systems, planets, stars, all doing a solar system dance. But I don't think we're going to get to see it, folks. They do have a lovely hands-on children's museum. It's good for adults. If you're a child at heart, you'll have a great time at the Science Factory.
Yes. Great
Love to
family
get your
experience.
hands in there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
When I was an environmental school teacher, that's what we would set up wet labs so people can just dive in there and get all muddy and
Get
whatnot.
dirty.
Ice Sports Foundation. As you probably know, our ice arena is at risk.
Yes, very unfortunate there.
And
They
they would like
want-
to raise the roof and keep the roof on the ice arena.
The Ice Center provides the only ice rink in over 100 miles, and it is the home to the hockey teams, figure skaters, and special needs athletes of all ages. The Ice Sports Foundation would like your support to save the Umpqua venue and keep the ice sports alive for our community. For more information, you can visit their website at chill-lane-ice-center.com.
The new Dream Child Care Center's coming through with the roof raisin ruckus. These kids grow their own food, and they have their on-site gardens and chickens.
Yeah, that's great.
So it shows them a whole growth cycle, which I really like that.
Yeah,
They have a curriculum, they cook, and then they get to eat their work.
Yeah,
That's
you were
great.
mentioning Michelle Obama. I was watching a cooking show, and the cooks actually got to go to the White House
Oh.
and pick their ingredients out of their garden.
Oh, that's
So that was
swell.
great.
Oh, that's great.
Definitely growing your own food is a healthy way to go. So it's
Peace train. We're looking at the peace train. The little engine that could. All these groups working together for peace. This entry is in its 4th year. 8 cars this year, all local, decorated by local peace groups.
the group brings together 9 peace groups who work together for local and world peace. 1 Beyond War, 2 Democratic Peace Causes of Blaine County, Department of Peace, Eugene Middle Eastern Group, Million Mom March, Veterans for Peace.
Here comes Eugene Bhangra, the dance group Bhangra, some Indian dancing. Let's take a listen. Also very fun to watch. Yoga West, down on Hilliard Street, 36th and Hilliard.
Bhangra dance is a traditional Indian folk dance from the northern India. It is a dance of joy and celebration, and that will definitely bring the joy and
Little
celebration.
rock and roll Indian style there.
And we got the OR Junior crew, the area's junior team, open to all high schoolers. OAR, I'm not sure what that stands for. OR Junior crew is a year-round club sport. Rowers practice after school each day at Dexter Lake and compete in races in Oregon, California, Washington, and Canada.
That's another fun-looking form of exercise.
Do you know what OR stands for?
I would say the O stands for Oregon. I
I
don't
would go
know
with
the
that.
AR.
So if you're a rower and you're in high school, look them up.
www.orjuniorcrew.org is their website.
There you go.
Junior is JR.
A lot of, you know what I noticed a good theme in here is a lot of activities to keep you fit.
Yeah. Yeah, mostly they're walking.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, no, I
Start
mean-
with that.
The gymnastics, the rowing, the dancing. You know.
More gymnastics coming through. That's great. I didn't know that we had so many different groups in town.
The USGA, great starts here. USGA Booster Club supports competing gymnastics for USGA. They are located across Commerce Street from Walmart on West 11th. Come check them out at their rec program from Mom and Me all the way up to pre-team. They also have a wonderful gymnastics team level 7 to 10. So it sounds like no matter your experience level, you can come in and
Learn how to do cartwheel.
cartwheel. I think I'll probably have to start there
I
before.
think that's a worthy pursuit.
Yes.
I mean, might as well. Well, I still have a chance.
It looks like we got a little break here.
So
in the,
we do. So let's talk about
break.
cable access again.
Sure.
What can we say that we haven't said?
The wide variety of programming. I mean, that's one of the few channels I actually like to watch because you get the variety of different programs. You hear what people are thinking. Community events.
$10.
$10
buys you a
membership.
whole year membership. $10. What do you
Allows-
get for $10 any day?
It allows you to use the equipment and our facilities to make your own show. Only $10.
And you can
Yeah,
go to
that's-
the website www.ctv29.org. You can make a donation. You can.
Community television is a nonprofit organization, so any donation you make is tax deductible.
Time and money.
So that's a perk there.
That's what every
and
organization
CTV
needs.
could use your donations. I mean, we're all volunteers, so none of us are paid. So it's definitely a great cause and a great medium. It's been around for decades. And we wanted to keep it around for a few more decades.
And we want our free speech to remain in place.
Absolutely.
We're coming up on the end of the parade, Ryan. That was
I can't believe it.
great. It moved right along very
Yes,
nicely.
it is.
Samba Ja, traditionally bringing up the end of
Yes.
the parade, the 30-member
Traditionally the last group.
mobile percussion ensemble. Great fun to watch and listen to.
They specialize in playing wild, funky, infectious, incredibly danceable street music from all over Brazil and the Americas, from the sounds of Carnival in Rio de Janeiro to hip-hop tributes. Diverse, playful, and innovative, Samba Ja recently celebrated its 9th birthday. This year, the sail bus is joining forces with Samba Ja, and you see the bus in the background. Yeah, they historically have been the last group in the parade, and I can see why. And we got Vernon up here dancing. You can't see it, but there's the big bus. Dancing in the streets.
Yay! Now this is why we love living here, everybody. Look at all this effort. Planning, effort, time, money, all sorts of resources, goodwill. And the
definitely proves
lovely
unique Eugene.
sail bus. That's so lovely. Yay! Well, thank you, everyone. What a fantastic and fabulous. I was going to
Fabulous
say
and fantastic.
and fantastic parade. The weather was great.
Beautiful, and then if you're home watching this and you weren't here, you missed a great parade. But we're glad you're watching it.
Thanks to all of the supporters, everybody who makes this possible.
The
This
crew.
year's recipient is
Habitat for
Habitat
Humanity.
for Humanity, which is a great
fantastic cause.
So if you would like to help us keep cable access of Lane County alive, please give us a call at 541-790-6616.
Check out our website at ctv29.org. Come visit us. We're right behind Sheldon High School. And definitely check us out and give us a call and find out about the station.
All right. Nice working with you, Ryan. Great to see you.
Nice working with you. Hope to do it again. And thank
Adios,
you to the awesome
everybody.
crew. Have a great day.